Hey guys, it's Katie here with Life in the Mundane, and today I want to talk to you about our morning basket. I want to show you just a quick snippet of what we do in our morning basket and what that looks like, and give you some ideas, hopefully, that will help you. So let's get started. So if you're unfamiliar with the concept of a morning basket, it's simply the idea of something that you join together, typically in the morning, although there's afternoon baskets and whatnot. And ours is not even in a basket. It's in our rolling cart, which you can see in our homeschool tour above or below. And basically, it is the first thing that we do when we gather together in the morning. It's a fun time, a cherished time that we get to spend together to start our day off on a strong start, and to usually start it off both in the Word, but also doing some fun subject or learning experience together. And then we break off to do our individual subjects. So I want to show you kind of what's in my morning basket, what kind of rotates through, and what sort of stays the same, just to give you ideas. But there are tons of ways to do this. So I want you to know that don't feel set to this way. You can do it any way you want, and there's tons of ideas. If you Google, look on Pinterest, YouTube, lots of fantastic ideas for your morning basket. But I want to show you a few of mine. So each morning we start out the day in singing and in prayer. So we sing from our Trinity hymnal. We take one hymn a month and we focus on that. We're practicing some Christmas songs right now for the upcoming season. And then we do our Bible. So right now we just finished up My Brother's Keeper from Kim Sturgis. But we are getting ready to jump into our holiday season and our Truth in the Tinsel, which is an Advent Bible reading lesson plan to go through the story of Jesus' birth. And so we're getting ready to jump into that. But basically, we spend time in the Word doing our Bible and being in God's Word, praying together. We take turns praying for different siblings. So each kid has a different sibling each day, and they ask them how they can pray for them. And we spend a little bit of time in individual prayer as well as corporate prayer. So it's a great way to just get everything started out on the right note. But then we jump into more things in our morning basket. So now these things rotate. So that we do every single morning, and then we have certain things that we rotate through. So twice a week, usually on Monday and Wednesday, but we do a loop schedule, so it's day 1 and day 3. That way, if we miss every Tuesday for some reason, we're not always missing what we do on Tuesdays. But you can see more about loop scheduling. I'll drop some links below. But we do our geography. We do our U.S. geography. We take a different state, usually every week to 2 weeks, depending on how much interest the kids have in the state. And we dive into all sorts of fun things learning about the states. So we do our geography study on Monday and Wednesday, typically. And then we usually have a read aloud that we're also reading as well. So we've done Boxcar Children. We've also done historical figures, Christian heroes. Right now we just are finishing up Davy Crockett. So lots of fun things like that. But we usually read a chapter or two out of that and do our geography on Mondays and Wednesdays. On Tuesdays, we actually work on sign language. I enjoy taking sign language in college and enjoy teaching it to my kids. We use Signing Exact English, and we're going through and actually learning how to sign the book, Are You My Mother? So we're learning how to sign that, which is super fun. We've done different songs or other things in the past, but we try to pick one project and kind of work on it all semester long for them to learn. And so we're doing that this semester, and so we'll do that along with our read aloud. Then on Thursdays, we spend time doing our writing basket. So if you haven't seen my video about bringing back the art of letter writing, you can see that above and below. But basically every Thursday we take some time to write a letter, and we write letters to grandmothers, aunts and uncles who live out of town, friends that have moved away, and we just spend some time writing letters. And it's such a sweet, amazing time. It's great practice on spelling and writing and grammar and handwriting and all of that. So many benefits, and we take time for that. Then on Fridays are our co-op days. So we don't typically do our morning basket. And if we do, we just simply do the Bible portion of our morning basket. But I love doing this time together. Now, something else that we have started more recently that I've really enjoyed is right before we leave our morning time to go into our regular studies, we have a little bit of YouTube time. We love to do school on YouTube. There's so many amazing channels out there, and I've actually started on my Facebook page. I started every Tuesday sharing some of my favorite YouTube, either individual videos or channels that we like to use. So if you're curious of what we like to use, make sure you like us on Facebook and you can follow along and see what some of my favorite channels and videos are. But we like to spend some time on YouTube. So we usually will I've actually made several playlists, like a Monday playlist, a Tuesday, a Wednesday, a Thursday, and we cover different videos. So we have a range of videos talking about history, things that we're learning. We have videos that are practicing. We love Jack Hartman, just to give you one little plug there, and I'll link his channel. But basically, he has a ton of learning videos on what a noun is, and math songs, and all sorts of things, writing prompts, all sorts of things to be helpful for kids. And so I usually pick things that different kids are struggling with, and we find super fun songs or educational videos, and we tag them on there. And so we'll watch 2 or 3 of those videos. A lot of times it's songs, so we get up, we start dancing, and we get all excited, and this gets us pumped up and ready to go. It helps get a little bit of the wiggles out of the way before we jump into our book work, and it's really fun to get together. It's also a great time to review those skills that maybe those children need, just that refresher before we start the day. And so that's kind of what we do for our morning basket. We also sometimes will rotate through seasonal books. So if it's close to Thanksgiving or Christmas, we'll add in a few seasonal books that are picture books, but that's basically our morning basket. We do have an afternoon basket, and I'll do a video on that in the future, but just wanted to share with you kind of how we start off our day. If this has been helpful, I hope you will comment. Let me know what you guys do for a morning basket, or if you have any questions. Like this video and share it. You can subscribe to my channel. I post videos every Wednesday and Saturday on making the most of the little moments in home management, homeschooling, and parenting, and everything in between. I hope you guys have a fantastic week and a great school year. Have a great day. Bye.